the fans have been wanting to see. Two of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Fox in at the point guard. And for Houston, we'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Mark, here we are in the heart of the season, and some teams are really hitting their stride.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, some teams, especially the really good teams, start to separate themselves from the others. You can see that happening. And I think you actually can begin to project which teams will be real championship contenders by the time we get to this point in the season.
Now, here's Durant, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Thompson looking for an opening. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. 5 to shoot. Over Castle. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Down low.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
The Spurs shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
First one falls for him.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And so he hits both.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
The perfect lob partner, Wembanyama, with elite hand-eye coordination.
Here's Thompson. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Katie against Vassell. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Barnes finds Vassell. Here's Castle. No good on the 3. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. 2025, Clark, was a big year for Alperen Şengün, his first All-Star selection.
And could not have been more well-deserved, Kevin. He really ramped his game up across the board and was a big reason the Rockets were transformed. I mean, if that's not All-Star stuff, I don't know what is.
The Rockets shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Durant hits them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Barnes outside. KD against Vassell. Buries it down low.
Oh, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Smith outside. Back to Thompson. Pass to Durant. Fires top of the key. And he hits the jumper for 2. KD's got 7.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Quick lift off the floor there. Jeremy Sohan.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Pelicans. Outside, KD. Out to Smith. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Rockets.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 3-pointer, Fox. Şengün with the rebound. Houston leading by 7. Pass to Eason. Now, here's Şengün. Thompson from long range. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Here's Sohan. Shoots the 3. And Fox is good for 3.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes 3s without even thinking about it.
Durant against Vassell. KD looking around. From 10 feet out, here's Eason. Count it, good.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Find the lane. One shot.
Spurs trail by 7. For the 3. And the Spurs another 3.
Barnes, one of the best catch and shoot guys around. Awesome at filling out the defense and then taking advantage of what's available.
Eason with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Fox against Thompson. High, arcing shot. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
3-pointer, Fox. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Sohan.
And this is what Sohan brings to this team. Energy, rebounding, and that ability to keep plays alive with his activity.
Here's Eason. 17 points in his last outing. Thompson against Fox. Here's Durant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
3rd team foul. At the line for 1. Killer.
One shot.
That's good from Durant.
such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Here's Castle. No scoring in this one. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets leading by 5. To the inside. And it's Smith that time on the assist by KD. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Sohan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Sohan, he's a unique player. About 6'8" and 230. He doesn't take a bunch of threes. Good passer. And at times, I think he can be used as a point forward.
The first free throw is good. So for the Rockets, Steven Adams comes in for Şengün. And Shepard subbed in for Tari Eason. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. Vassell, basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the added strength coming into play for Vassell. Nice job scoring through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
On the free throw, no good.
You watch Vassell, he's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And it's in there. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Here's Fox. Steven Adams making his last shot. And the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Now Castle. He has yet to score. Fox looking it over. Rockets with the rebound. They came away with the victory in the last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring points.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Now Fox, after the missed 3 from KD. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
He did not want to pick up his second foul this early. Now he's got to be careful.
Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Smith. Rockets leading by 8. Shepard the pass to Durant. Offensive rebound. And Adams with the slam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Harper. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Johnson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Not giving up on the play. Great job by Keldon to absorb the contact and still get the bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Thompson. And Johnson, no good on that one.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
Adams finds Holiday. Back to Adams. Pass to Shepard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
4th in opponent shooting percentage. And they also show up top 5 in terms of fewest turnovers per game. That's a great stat to be in the top tier in.
And going back to the rebounding, what a season they're having on the glass. They enjoy the physical aspect of the game, no doubt. And Greg, it really suits their size and their style. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Reed Shepard's shooting consistency and on-court smarts give him a strong foundation as a player. But adapting to the league is never easy. It takes time and a lot of work.
Tate, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And that's good as he hits both of the shots.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Harper kicks to Cornette. Johnson outside. Here's the screen. Lays it up off the glass.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
Here's Shepard. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's Tate. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
For your Rockets, Tate.
One shot.
One shot.
The free throw off from Tate.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Harper. Still without a basket. To the middle. He's looking for Sohan and finds him. That one goes in.
And that little contact is not going to dissuade Sohan. He likes the physical aspects of the game.
Pass to Adams. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Johnson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Bucket is good. Tate's only got his 2nd basket of the game.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Now here's Harper. Offline with his 3. Pass to Shepard. .35 seconds left to play here in the first. With the fadeaway. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Spurs trail by 12. Outside Harper. Now Cornette. Inside Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for Johnson.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter. Shepard
with the ball. 3-pointer. And that one released in time, but no good. Steven Adams has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
On the court right now for the Spurs, the forwards for them, Johnson and Sohan. Harper is out there with Fox, and it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Free throw good, Fox. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Here's Shepard. To the right side. Here's Finney-Smith. Connects from three-point range. Finney-Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Now, here's Fox. Cornette passes to Johnson. Outside Harper. And they recover it. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Johnson.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
Okogie, the pass to Shepard. High post, Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here's Fox. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
Shot clock at 5. Shoots from 12. And another basket for San Antonio.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Here's Okogie. A special move before the shot. Okogie's got his first 2 points.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber. Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Finney-Smith passes to Shepard. Launches a three. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Pass to Harper. Cornette kicks to Johnson. Back to Cornette. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. In second, the Rockets.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
And that one falls for Cornette.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
And so Cornette nails them both. Rockets leading by 6. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Spurs making a change here. Lynx checked in. Here's Okogie. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Capella with a screen on Fox. Here's Okogie. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Finney Smith's got 6.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here's Olynyk to the paint. Here's Johnson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Johnson inside. Working on Finney Smith. A pass to Fox. Olynyk sets a screen for Fox. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 12.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Shepard the pass to Şengün. Tries it from 9. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Now, here's Şengün. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Şengün with the bucket.
When he's not working back to the basket, Şengün can pop out and face you up.
Fox, the bounce pass. And here's Harper from the arc. Rebound by Okogie. Houston leading by 10. Pass to Shepard. Now Capella. Olynyk is covering. Just his first attempt. Rebounded by the Spurs. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Now, here's Capella. Hasn't made one yet. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So for the Rockets, Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Capella. Kevin Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Josh Okogie. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Barnes comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Keldon Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. Now, here's Vassell. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans. It's good from long range. Vassell's got 7 points.
Just too easy for Vassell. Got to run him off the line.
Thompson outside. Over in the corner, Shepard. Thompson, a screen on Fox. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And stolen by Castle. Up the floor. Here's Vassell. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Thompson outside. Lets the three fly, and another three for Houston.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
In the corner, Castle with it. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. A pass to Fox. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Durant, the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you, Kevin.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Fox. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Outside, Fox. Pass to Barnes. Over Smith. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Barnes.
And, you know, Barnes does a nice job sizing up the defense close to the basket. I mean, when he's near the rim, takes his time, knows how to get his shot up and down.
Here's Shepherd. No good from outside. And here is Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. With some arc. Oh, Wembanyama with an evasive move.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Houston making some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. And Torrey Eason subbed in for Shepherd. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Thompson passes to Eason. Thompson outside. Screen by Smith. For three. Hits it from three-point range. Smith's got 11.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. Let's see some of the numbers here. First, Stephon Castle.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
On the wing, Barnes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. San Antonio again missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
KD, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
Johnson outside. Pass to Vassell. Johnson outside. Back to Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Vassell's got 12 in the game.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Durant with a screen on Castle. Thompson passes to Smith. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio.
The line for one, Jabari Smith Jr.
And that one misses.
2 minutes remaining.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
And here's Harper from the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it. Oh, taking it to the rack with power, hammering
Down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Castle. Still yet to score. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Castle. Here's Vassell. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Rockets leading by 13. Here's KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now here's Barnes. 7 points in the game, and that one is good.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Now Easton. Pass to Adams. Houston moving it around. Adams with the screen on Harper. Thompson misses.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Now here's Harper. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And we've reached halftime in the Rockets lead by 13. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
The Spurs 64. Fans, get ready for some amazing stunts from your Rocket.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Houston Rockets.
They've been locked in. I mean, locked in. They know what they want, and they know how to get it. Kind of like Shaq at the barbecue.
Say, Diesel, what's your favorite dish at a cookout?
Cereal in a bowl. At a barbecue?
Changing things up just a bit, let's catch a glimpse of the Western Conference standings at the moment.
Taking a look at Houston, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. And it's KD in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And the basket by Vassell.
And practice is paying off. Vassell has worked so hard to get his shooting dialed in.
Durant kicks to Şengün. Smith the pass to Durant. Şengün with a screen on Vassell. It's good. KD's got 22 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Castle. Back to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. And he hits the jump shot. Fox has got 16 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Spurs trail by 10. Wembanyama high post. The fadeaway, and the Spurs scoring again.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Thompson outside. Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists here tonight.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
Vassell wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And here is KD. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 14. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Fox, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
KD finds Easton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs trail by 14. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Durant drives in and finished off by KD.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And checking out some numbers for De'Aaron Fox. Over the last month, getting it done. He's putting up about 17 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Here's Vassell. He's got 15. Outside, Fox. Barnes outside. A pass to Fox. They need this. That's good on the jump shot. Fox has got 18 points.
Got to respect the jumper of Fox now. The form is solid, and he's a lefty, which always makes a guy dangerous.
Good, nice job down low. And the Rockets lead by 16.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Wembanyama, that's for 2. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 10-2 run here. KD against Vassell. KD with the bucket. Durant's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Vassell was screen on Thompson. Thompson against Fox. Castle on the wing. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. No good with the wing jumper.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Eason. No good on the triple. Spurs trail by 18. Vassell with it. 15 points in the game. Outside, Fox. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
San Antonio ball.
We're at the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. In the third spot, the Spurs.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Now, here's Vassell. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Thompson outside. Down low. Here's Şengün.
Boy, a nice array of fakes and counter moves make him a headache. Şengün doing work inside.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And he makes the first.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
No good on the second free throw.
And if you're looking for a big that locks down the middle, Şengün is your guy, a very effective player.
Smith finds Durant. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And they also show up in the top 5 in opponents' points per game. I love how they just scratch and claw and really trust each other on the defensive end.
And that #1 ranking in rebounding is no fluke. They've got the muscle and, Greg, the persistence to control the glass in every game they play. Here's Fox. He's got 18. Vassell was screen on Thompson. Fox passes to Vassell. Clock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox.
and standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now here's Durant. He's got 34 and good that time. And that's 36 points for KD.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Here's Fox. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Steps back and fires. Good, he hits the jump shot. Fox has got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense was certainly a little tardy in reacting to the step back there.
KD against Vassell. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Shepard's checked in for Houston. Durant with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 6th assist on the night. Spurs trail by 20. Barnes outside. Back to Fox. Vassell kicks to Barnes. The three-pointer no good. Houston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets leading by 22. Here's Şengün. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from three-point range. Here's Fox. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
Houston making a switch. Adams checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his...
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Spurs trail by 21. Johnson sets the screen for Fox. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Smith surveying the D. Back to Durant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Well, you can't afford to bite on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be the three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Thompson. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Champagne's checked in, and he makes both free throws. Spurs trail by 21. Sohan up top, covered by Smith. Here's Sohan. He's got 7. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson from outside. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Smith. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Smith's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
The kick out to Harper. On the wing, Johnson. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith outside. Pass to KD.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shoots from 8, and it's Houston with another.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Harper the pass to Sohan. Back to Harper. And the layup's good off the glass. Harper's got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Shepard the pass to Durant. Puts up a deep 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 1:12 left to play here in the third. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Shepard the pass to KD. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. From down in the low post, it goes. KD's got 44.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Wembanyama. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. Wembanyama has got 7 now in this quarter.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Pass to KD. It's deflected. It's stolen by Johnson. Adams' shot is good.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
He doesn't hit that one. And so is Houston, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, they've got Luke Cornett. Fox is out there with Johnson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward. Here's Fox. And he gets the bucket. Fox has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for San Antonio.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
They double-team Şengün. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Outside, Fox. Good work there as it goes. Fox has got 29 in the game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Fox. Şengün kicks to Finney Smith. Houston moving it around. Shepard misses the three.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
A pass to Fox. The three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Capella with a screen on Fox. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella's such a good roller after setting the screen. It's hard to defend him in the screen and roll.
Now, here's Fox. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Houston leading by 22. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Şengün with a screen on Fox. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist from Shepard. Shepard's got assist number 8 now on the night. On the wing, Johnson. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Houston making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Wembanyama, he's checked in for San Antonio. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Shepard. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And the first one drops.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Fox hits them both. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Throw it up somewhere around the rim. There's a great chance Wemby will be there to throw it down.
Johnson against KD. In deep. And Houston again with the bucket.
The defender all over Durant, and he still gets it to go. Well done.
Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Fox has got 33.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
takes a step back. From past the arc. Finney Smith can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 20. Here's Champagnie. His three-pointers off the mark. To the middle. Here's Capella. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Capella's got 6 in the quarter.
Capella's a capable scorer from the interior. Nice job there.
Now, Sohan. Outside, Fox. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Finney Smith with it. Back to KD. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Houston making some changes. Steen checked in for Capella. Tari Eason comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Thompson in for Shepard.
One shot.
Free throw drops for KD. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Fox, and the three ball is good. Fox has got 38 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Eason. Back to KD. Durant drawing the double team. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Barnes passes to Fox. Castle on the wing. He's covered by Eason. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Castle. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down. In the corner, it's Eason. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Improving his assist numbers with that vision. Şengün coming into his own.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, De'Aaron Fox. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Fox. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Back to KD. Smith the pass to Eason. Durant with the screen on Castle. Shot by Eason, no good.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Houston on D. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Back to Vassell. Pass to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama passes to Fox. And a miss there on the triple.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Back to Thompson. Here's Eason. Smith finds Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. Houston needs to get a shot up. And it's Smith missing. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 19. And he gets it to go.
Can't allow Barnes that kind of good position in the post because once he has it, it's dinner time.
Pass to Eason. Now here's Şengün. And he does not hit. Here is Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Durant. Launches it. Wembanyama reels it in. Here's San Antonio now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Eason against Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Fires the three. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And they pick up the 2.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on Smith.
Yeah, Barnes doing a nice job embracing contact on the way up. Superb at throwing himself into the defense and drawing the foul.
Team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Harrison Barnes. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
He hits the second from the line.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Durant down low. Covered by Vassell.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot. His finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Durant nails them both. Spurs trail by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
Thompson against Fox. Now Eason from deep. And down goes the three.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Wembanyama down low. Şengün's there. Stolen by Durant. And here's Thompson. Şengün with the screen on Fox. Here's Smith from outside. Knocks down the three.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Outside Vassell. Castle on the wing. He's covered by Eason. Cleared away by Eason. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying...